Miles Scott, Batkid from San Francisco, 2013 fall. I remember Batkid when I read about Batkid. Hold on a second. I don't know if you can hear that, Miles, but that is a song that reminds me a lot of you, and it reminds me a lot of my little friend named Veronica, who's like a daughter to me, and Dennis. And it's like an inside, not an inside joke between us, but like we know what that's about. So I think you're a beautiful little boy. You were my inspiration, fall 2013. My little trooper you in San Francisco, California. I read about you in the San Francisco Chronicle, I believe, right? Or the San Francisco Gate. And it was about the Make-A-Wish Foundation granting the wish of a little boy, Miles Scott. And it was to be Batkid, to fight bad guys all day, that same day, be a superhero. And beautiful little boy. I thought he was my inspiration that fall, because I was going through a lot at the time, like my little trooper you, beautiful little boy. And I like the song a lot because it reminds me of the innocence of children and even older siblings. And it's Lorenzo Antonio Vamos a Jugar. Lorenzo Antonio Vamos a Jugar. And it's a big brother and his four sisters, and they're playing the harmonica and the violin, and they're dancing, all five of them, and it's beautiful. It was a variety show when I was a little girl. It's a variety show, and the children were in a talent show. So there's Katy, las vocales, and then there's the other group with the kids. Beautiful children. I mean, even the older brother, beautiful, innocent children, and brilliant, like beyond belief. And I was taken aback by the little performance that happened at the Santa Monica Mall. I'm just in a hypothetical scenario, the little performance with Dennis and another little boy and Veronica and Batkid reminds me a lot of that. And it was beautiful, and I'm sitting there at the table in the plaza where the little Italian cafe is, and I was sitting in the chairs. And I had my laptop on, a white little laptop that I had before I broke it for technical reasons. And it was very. All I could say was wow, 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 wow. I'm like wow. I was floored. I'm like wow when I saw it through our little visual little thingy. And you guys made such an impression on me, all three of you. And you wanted me to be in there, little dancing, like I started dancing after a while to the Lorenzo Antonio video. It's like hokey pokey, do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. Yeah, it's really, really, really cool. And I was taken aback by their that's an act of love coming from children. And I was floored. I was saying that they did it for me. And I'm sitting there like, wow, I can see it through the technology that's being used, right? And it's not anything that's I'm like speechless. I didn't even know what to say, and all I could say was wow, 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 and yeah, they were all three of them dancing, and then they asked me to be in there, doing the little our fourth performer, right? And they were brilliant that they came up with that, and I'm like, they did it for me, and I'm like, I'm not worthy, I'm not worthy. So Batkid, this is for Batkid. I love you. I think you're one of the greatest little superhero, little beautiful little boy inspiration leaders that I have ever had the pleasure of coming across. And I will wear a Wonder Woman little outfit you know, just to be on up to par with you, man. It's I don't know, it's very rewarding to see how these children grow and express themselves. It's like, wow, you know, and I don't know what anybody else would do if they did something for them like that, but I was floored. The one syllable word, wow, 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 that's all I said. Beautiful people, thank you, was what I should have said. But I was speechless. I was like, wow, you know, and but they did what they did, and this was last year, right at the end of the fall or something like that. I had just left Sacramento, and I was in Santa Monica, and it was fall quarter, fall semester, fall that 1 year ago. And these are people in the West Coast, beautiful people, and obviously I left an impression on them, because they wouldn't have done that if I wouldn't have affected them that way. And his little friend, I think his little friend too, in Westwood, they were walking out of Starbucks. These are kids that I've actually know or gone to meet, walking out of Starbucks in Westwood Plaza, you know, and running towards me, and this is what I'm validating. And yeah, it's just this thing between us. It's just, you know, it's just. But I want this to get out there, because I can't always communicate with them, because we're not in the same place, we're not in the same state even. And just to let you know how much I love you, and I remember and I take to heart things like that. And I'm sorry if I haven't been able to show you before how much I appreciate it. But it was wonderful. I was taken aback. I've had an interesting year with ups and downs, and the children have always been the highlight, as well as person I love I'm in love with, Billy Joe. They're just these are people who bring out the best in me, or they inspire me, or they affect me a certain way. And they're all similar, and they're good people with certain types of values that I respect and cherish, and innocence, and that is the truth. And demeanors, and details, and loving people, beautiful people, gems. I call them gems. I think I wrote a poem about gems and people being gems. Those are the ones I click with. Those are the ones that I respect, or they have a certain type of impact on me. So I value that, and that's what I keep up here and in my heart. So before I keep on babbling, I think Billy, and the rest of them, and Batkid, and I always remember inspiring leaders, and they're it, man. They are it, and they're lifesavers. And Batkid is a lifesaver. He's not just a superhero. He's a beautiful little boy with a lifesaver type of personality, and he's a beautiful little boy who's been through a lot, and who has recovered from a lot, and leukemia especially. That must be very painful. And one of the things that I've noticed about these children is that they've come from very painful experiences, and they are very they promote love, and they promote well-being and the safety of others, public safety, and fighting bad guys and fighting evil, and very compassionate children, and they've been through a lot. So more power to them, and the effect that they have on other grown-ups. I'm floored. You know, and I remember them. They have a good impact on my life, and I can't say I'm miserable in that sense, because I'm not. And no matter how many people get you down, you know, you remember these kind of people, and these people in my life, and they made an impact. And I can't be miserable. I'm not innately miserable, and I don't take pleasure in hurting others maliciously, or in being malicious to others. I don't take pleasure in reducing someone to shit. Excuse my language. I don't take pleasure in reducing someone because of what they are, or what they do, or what they can't do, or what they do too much of, because I'm a jealous, envious person. That is just evil and malicious. People who detract from others. People like Batkid, Miles Scott, beautiful little boy, and others like him have impacted me in a way that makes me want to thrive, you know, makes me want to be alive and go out there and do stuff, you know. It's really nice. So this is for Batkid, and I'm still here, still thinking about you. I read about you in San Francisco in fall 2013, and I hope that you're doing well, and I hope that you continue to have that kind of spunk that gets others to love you so much for being such a leader, a beautiful little boy. And you've been brought up really well, thanks to your parents. Yay, thanks to your parents and other people. And you're a wonderful little role model, and obviously people like me remember you. So, Batkid Miles Scott, more power to Batkid Miles Scott and his movie, and the movie that you had on your Facebook page, and wonderful impact that you have. And Make-A-Wish Foundation, just from on a side note, is a wonderful organization that does a lot for children. And if it wasn't for Make-A-Wish Foundation, I wouldn't have found out about Miles Scott. Miles Scott, on his own terms, is a beautiful little boy. And he saves lives. He saves my life. He did. He's a little trooper. You inspired me to all the pain you went through, and you survived it, and you fought the bad guys, and you wanted to give out to the community, and you know, you inspired me that fall quarter when I was going through something. And like, when I read about it, I'm like, oh wow, look at him, very nice. Yay, Miles Scott, Batkid. Okay. And we'll hear more about Miles Scott in the future, hopefully. I'll be looking forward to it. SYLVIA, LYDIA, Morelos. Much love, little boy. See you later, Gator. After a while, Crocodile. Cool.